Morning guys, trying something different with the intro. Obviously I got a bigger picture of myself. I got wrecked yesterday. Forget we're getting wicked out. I got wicked up the wazoo. Okay, learned a lot of good stuff, but it did come at a pretty hefty cost. But as part of scaling up, I guess, it's good to learn this now. As long as you learn from your trading mistakes, that's what counts in the beginning of your trading career while you're risking not a whole lot of money. It's okay to lose a couple $100 here and there. And then once you find consistency and start scaling up and finding profitability in that, you'll start making thousands of bucks a day. I know that right now, $250 feels like a lot, but in the future when I gain consistency and find success, I'm gonna be making a couple thousand a day, and this loss of $250 is gonna feel super small. I'm trying to keep that in perspective while I'm going through these big drawdowns and making a whole lot of mistakes, and then trying to keep a positive attitude as well. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the trades. So for the first setup, looks like Triple Q and SPY were pushing up and then pulled back. I'm confused looking at this now, but I guess in the moment I thought that SPY and Triple Q were finding some resistance and that we could get a nice dump in the downward direction. That's what I was thinking in the moment. Alright, so had a nice little loss there. I don't like the setup at all looking at the recording now. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was just really antsy yesterday. You know, I had a pretty bad day the first day, wanted to make it back today. Still, you know, getting used to that scaling of the size. I don't like the setup at all, but I took it and I executed it somewhat well. It went through my stop. I gave it a little time to wick back and it didn't, so I got out. Good execution, but on a pretty poor setup. Okay, for the second trade, so we pushed up, pulled back, we pushed up. It looks like we're possibly triple topping here. So I'm looking to probably go short here. Okay, got out right there. This was a pretty poor trade on my part. I got in on Triple Q, and I don't know if that was on accident or on purpose. I think I was trying to trade SPY, but I got it on Q, which ended up being okay. Q looked pretty okay. We pulled back, and then we found support. Seeing this bounce again, I wish I would have lightened my load at least some, as I was hoping we'd fall down and then we break through that and continue falling. Once we found some support here and bounced up, that's kind of a good cue that it may be reversing and we could break out in the positive direction. So I would like to have scaled down at that point. I was very narrow-minded and I really wanted to force this trade to work. I really wanted it to work for me, so I was hoping it would work instead of noticing what the market was telling me. And because of that, I was blinded to the information that I was receiving and I missed the signals that we were reversing. It would have been a good opportunity to go long, and I missed that opportunity because I was so focused on going short and I was really hoping that this move would work for me. So expensive lesson, but this was a pretty big loss, but learned. Whether I liked it or not, I did learn. All right, so now looks like we're wicking a lot, trying to make new highs a day on SPY and Triple Q, but it looks like we're having a hard time breaking that, so I'm looking to go short again. Got out right there. Thought I executed this okay. Thought it was a really good entry. As we were wicking a lot at the top, we were having a lot of trouble breaking this, so I thought it was good. I thought this red candle looked good, but then once we started engulfing that red candle, I wish I would have at least lightened my load or maybe have gotten out, because this is a really bullish shine. Instead, I held it stubbornly, hoping it was going to work, and it obviously didn't. But overall, good entry. Thought I executed it pretty poorly. Thought if I would have noticed this bullish engulfing candle, I definitely should have at least lied my load. Another lesson learned. Learning a lot today. Alright, for this next trade, we pulled below on SPY this inflection point that we bounced off of previously, and we're testing it now, so I wanted to go short here, looking for a continuation towards the downside. Got stopped out right there for a loss again. A lot of losses today. This was a frustrating trade as well. Got in at an okay entry. Set my stop at a pretty good price. It touched my stop and then fell. That looked good. Found another support right here at this inflection point. Bounced off of it. Retested this inflection point, which would have been a good short. Actually, probably could have added to this position once I saw it falling down. Then we retested this, and once we started bouncing again, that would have been a great time to get out and lighten my load and realize this trade wasn't working. I was checking my P&L and I wasn't up really a lot at all, and so I was stubbornly refusing to sell any here because the profit wasn't as big as I thought. That blinded me as well, and it really caused me to make dumb trading decisions. Pushed up, pulled back again, and then we were wicking like crazy at this same inflection point. This would have been another great opportunity to get out and actually flip positions and go long, as it's looking like it's finding support. Okay, now to quickly review the account. This is what we're looking like for October. Had a nice little loss Monday, and then kapow, tripled that because I thought might as well triple down on it, right? Monday was pretty fun. Let's see if we take Monday's losses and times it by 3. It wasn't as fun as I was hoping it would be. It wasn't fun at all. Okay, and this is what the account looks like for October. We're still up a big $7 somehow after yesterday's terrible day. Still got a green month on our hands. So even though it's very discouraging to see yesterday's day, it just went up in flames and executed really poorly with more size. But even though that happened and I had a terrible day, I'm still break even for the month, which is encouraging. It's encouraging to know that all my wins over the past 3 weeks have paid for this week, and they've paid for the lesson of this week. If I do get another red day, another big red day, I'm going to have to scale down again and maybe take a couple of days off. That's what we need. We need confidence. Yesterday was not great for my confidence, so we're going to need to find some today. That'd be great. Here's what the cumulative P&L looks like. We were going up, and then bam, we're all the way down to break even. This is a fine place to be for now. I would like to not go down any further, but if we do, then that sucks. And this is what we're looking like for the start of the account. We're back to minus 625. It was nice being under minus 400 for that short amount of time, but now we're back where we were before the month. That's okay. Again, just focusing on the process and trying to be a good loser, trying to lose with a good attitude, learn from the losses, and then become a better trader through it. Now to review the notes for the day. Some of the mistakes I made were I did not wait for A quality setups that I was convicted to take. Instead, I kind of forced or jumped into just okay mediocre setups that I wasn't super convicted about. I was on edge and I was a little jumpy, and so because of that, because I was on edge and I was a little nervous, I didn't really wait for those A quality setups that I like to take, and I jumped into okay setups. One good thought that I had after is all it takes is one good trade to make your day. Wait patiently for it. And that's what I'm going to try to do on today's trading session, is just wait patiently for that 1 or 2 good quality setups and then take advantage of those. I try to force trades instead of molding my trades around what the market was telling me. If I was going short, I tried to force them to continue breaking down instead of noticing that they were hitting support levels and bouncing off them. It was a good day for scalping, but I tried to get bigger moves. I need to know when to go for base hits and when to swing for defenses. I missed a lot of good opportunities. I missed a good opportunity on triple Q because I was too busy looking at SPY and I was just ignoring triple Q for some reason. So I need to be observant and aware of what both indexes are doing, because sometimes one index will present a really good opportunity while the other one looks pretty messy and not as clean. And I may have missed that good setup if I was only looking at one and ignoring the other one. I was also position biased. Because I was going short the market, I missed good long opportunities and I just ignored the signals that the market was giving me. In the future, this is hard, but I need to try to be objective. I need to take that information, close my position, and then maybe flip my position and go long and take advantage of what the market's giving me. I also did a poor job of sticking to stops today. I didn't stick to my daily stop, which was $150. I just blew right past that. I adjusted my stops a couple times, which caused small losses to become bigger. The solutions that I have come up with are just to do better. One thing that I can do for me being a little on edge and trigger happy and jumping into setups that aren't really great, I just need to take a step back, a couple of deep breaths, and wait patiently for good setups to present themselves that I'm convicted about. Now to quickly review the opportunities that, hindsight being 2020, I wish I would have gotten into. So looking at SPY pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, retested this previous high of day, and we got rejected. Would have liked going short here. Then we were testing this point right here. This would have been a pretty good long. Retested this, triple topped here. This would have been a good short. Then we pushed up, pulled back to this inflection point that we had a hard time getting over, and this would have been a good opportunity to go long. Pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, retested this previous inflection point, this previous resistance level, and got rejected. This would have been a good setup to go short. Pulled back, kind of consolidated in this range. This is the opportunity that I missed because I was short, but this would have been a great one to get long at. We had a lot of wicking candles. Obviously there was a lot of buying pressure here. This would have been a great chance to go long. And we pushed up, pulled back to this inflection point. There's a lot of trading happening in this area, and I would have loved to have gone long here. Then we double bottomed. Love to have taken this setup long as well. Now looking at triple Q, this is the setup that I missed in the morning because I was too busy looking at SPY. Shot up above pre-market highs, came back, tested it, pumped back up, and then came back and tested it again and wicked up. This is a nice quick little double bottom that I would have loved to have taken long, and I missed it. We pushed up, we came back, tested this previous inflection point that we bounced off of previously, and then we came back, tested it again. It wasn't nearly as nice, but this would have been a good opportunity to go long as well. And here, pushed up, pulled back, retesting this 283.24 level. This would have been a good chance to go long. Then we pushed up, got rejected again, and pulled back. Pushed up, pulled back, formed this double bottomed, kind of wicked right under it, and then we quickly got bought back up. So seeing that buying pressure and these wicks right here, this would have been a good entry to go long. Came back and we kind of triple bottomed here. A lot of this wicking pressure, this would have also been a good chance to go long as well. Pushed up, retested the high of day and got rejected. Would have been a good chance to go short for a nice little short scalp. Double bottomed and then we ran up. This would have been a good chance to go long. That is it for the video. I appreciate y'all watching this. This was not a great day for me, but I did learn a lot. I did learn a whole lot, and I know I'm becoming emotionally stronger through this, trying to manage my emotions, and also I am becoming a better trader. I know I'm losing money and that my portfolio is rapidly decreasing in value, but I am slowly learning through the process and through these losses. So even though it was a bad day for my portfolio, it was a good day for me as a trader to learn and grow. Thank y'all for all of y'all's comments and y'all's support. If y'all do like these videos, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video. Good luck trading.